Sara Perlman and Roch Kubatko standing by with a little update. Let's welcome back in to Sara. Sara?
Thank you very much, Tom. Roch, we've seen a lot of different combinations on the field the past 2 games. Have you been able to figure out Brandon Hyde's lineups yet?
Not at all. Like, I am so clueless right now. It's embarrassing. I keep trying to guess along, and I'm guessing wrong every time. Chris Davis, I assumed, okay, he sat against James Paxton, so he's probably going to sit against Jay Happ because he's 4 for 25 with 12 strikeouts lifetime against him, so of course he's in the lineup today. I wasn't anticipating that. Surprise completely. Trey Mancini's playing right field. He's done that twice in his career, both times 2017. The last time here, obviously Brandon Hyde likes Dwight Smith Jr. and left as much as he can get him in there. Cedric Mullins is sitting again against a lefty, but he said he spoke with him today and said, look, it's not a strict platoon situation, but he is aware Cedric splits. He's a switch hitter. He's always hit better from the left side than the right. I think he was 7 for 45 in the majors last year, batting from the right side. That pretty much parroted how he's done in the minors, but it's not a strict platoon. He said, look, Cedric's probably going to play the 3 games in Toronto, and I thought, well, I know they have a lefty scheduled for tomorrow, Clayton Richard. Well, he's been scratched. It's going to be a right-hander instead. But anyway, Cedric will be in the lineup. So really, Brandon's moving guys around. I said, this is a lot like spring training, but he said the difference is he's not doing this to experiment and get looks at different guys. He's really focused now on winning the games. He's looking at matchups. He's looking at environment. He thought Trey would be better in right field here, and Dwight's more comfortable in left. There are a lot of factors, but trying to guess along in the lineups right now, I mean, Drew Jackson in center field one day and Joey Rickard another day. It's been hard to guess along.
Another thing the Orioles are experimenting with is the use of an opener yesterday. Yesterday we saw Nate Carnes in that role. Is this something you could see the Orioles experimenting with and continuing on throughout the season?
I think so, and a lot of it out of necessity. Earlier than we thought it was going to be with Alex Cobb going in the DL. He will start Thursday in the home opener at Camden Yards, fortunately, but I think we'll see Nate Carnes again on Wednesday in Toronto. There's no starter listed. It's going to be David Hess Monday. It's going to be Andrew Cashner coming back on Tuesday on normal rest. Thursday or Wednesday's a famous to be determined, and I think that's Nate Carnes, and it makes sense that he went through 33 pitches in 2 innings yesterday, and they believe that maybe they could stretch him out to 3. The key is who follows him, and Jimmy Yacobonis deserves a lot of credit yesterday because this doesn't work nearly as well as the guy who follows the opener gives you 2/3 of an inning, and you have to start passing the baton. And the reason it works so well for the Rays in a lot of games that I watched is that second guy always seemed to go 5-6 scoreless against the Orioles and really hurt him. So you need that guy who can eat some innings behind the opener. Yacobonis 1 run in 3 innings. That was really key in getting 2 out of Miguel Castro. So it depends how you're able to line things up. Does that mean it's going to exactly be Carnes and Wright and Castro again? Maybe not, because we don't know who's going to be available Wednesday. I think Carnes is a safe bet. After that, it could be a John Means. I mean, obviously Hyde wanted more right-handed pitchers against the Yankees, who are heavy with the right-handers in their lineup. Toronto's different. So John Means, a lefty, may be a more comfortable fit in that situation if he's available. It depends how he uses the bullpen up to that point.
Now, yesterday we saw Givens come in the game, who we thought would be the closer all season. He did not come in the 9th inning. We talked to Brandon Hyde today, and he said, I'm not naming a closer. What are your thoughts on that, and why is he not naming Michael Givens or whoever the closer of the Orioles, Roch?
Because I think at this point there isn't that established closer. If he had Zach Britton here still, if he was back in the day with Randy Myers, even Armando Benitez, then you name your closer. But Michael Givens has not done that full time. We made the assumption it was going to be him. I think eventually it will be him, but again, it's availability. He was warming in the 6th inning yesterday, and all of us in the press box are like, who's closing this game if there's a safe situation in the 9th? He came in the 8th, would have probably come back out for the 9th until they went up 5-1. Then all of a sudden it wasn't a safe situation. You had Wright and Fry start to warm when Blyer came in, and we saw what happened after that, and Mike Wright gets his first career save. That doesn't mean Mike Wright's the closer now. It could be anybody. It depends on matchups, situation, and again, availability, because I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of bullpen usage here this season, and we're going to see a lot of guys riding that shuttle, AAA to the majors, because you have an optionable bullpen, which is key. There are only a few guys who can't be sent down. So on any given night, it could be Givens, or maybe it's a Richard Blyer. It could be a Mike Wright again, his stuff was nasty yesterday. Jimmy Yacobonis was talking about that. Did you see the way he was throwing that nasty cutter and the fastball, and he was more aggressive because it was a shorter outing than when he's starting or working multiple innings, but it's going to be availability. So again, don't try and guess along with that either. It's going to be an interesting ride this season.
Not sure if we'll see Mike Wright close many more games, although yesterday got his first career save. All right, back to you, Tom.